Welcome to our VirtuaLaw Legal Analysis series. In today's episode, we will discuss the meaning, application and sample case of Volenti non-fit injuria. Let's dive right into it. Volenti non-fit injuria is a Latin phrase that translates to a willing person. Injury is not done in English. It is a legal maxim often used as a defense in cases where a person claims that they have suffered harm or injury due to the actions of another party. The principle is based on the concept of voluntary assumption of risk, meaning that if a person willingly exposes themselves to a known risk or danger and subsequently suffers harm, they cannot hold the other party responsible for the injury. Application. In legal contexts, Volenti non-fit injuria can be applied in various situations, particularly in tort law. Tort law deals with civil wrongs that cause harm or injury to someone, and the principle of Volenti non-fit injuria acts as a defense against a claim of negligence or liability. The key elements necessary for this defense to apply are: 1. Knowledge of the risk. The injured party must have been aware of the risk involved in the activity or situation. 2. Free and voluntary consent. The individual must have voluntarily assumed the risk without any coercion or pressure from the other party. 3. Unambiguous agreement. The assumption of risk must be clear and unambiguous, leaving no room for misunderstanding. Sample case. A common example to illustrate the application of Volenti non-fit injuria is a sporting event. Let's consider a case involving a spectator at a baseball game. Scenario: during a baseball game, a spectator is sitting in the front row behind the home plate. The stadium clearly warns that foul balls and home runs can fly into the stands, posing a risk of injury. Despite this warning, the spectator chooses to sit in the front row without using any protective equipment. Incident: during the game, a powerful foul ball is hit and strikes the spectator, causing injury. Legal outcome: in this case, the principle of Volenti non-fit injuria could be invoked as a defense by the baseball stadium or team. The spectator was aware of the potential risks involved in attending the game and chose to sit in a location where foul balls could be expected to fly into the stands. By voluntarily assuming the risk and not taking any protective measures, the spectator cannot hold the stadium or team liable for the resulting injury. It is essential to note that the application of Volenti non-fit injuria may vary depending on jurisdiction and the specific circumstances of each case. In some cases, certain jurisdictions might limit or modify the principle's application based on public policy considerations or other legal doctrines. That's all for this episode. Stay tuned for more legal insights in our future episode. Remember, understanding landmark case helps us comprehend the intricacies of our legal system. See you next time. Like and subscribe.